Hey, it's Mandy, and I'm here today with Originates. We're here at Pole in the Wall, and we're going to give you a 30-minute sampler of our upcoming electric wave flex fit class. And that's going to be 90 minutes of active flex and mobility exercises. But for today, like I said, we're going to do 30 minutes just to get you pumped up for it. And for today's workout, you'll just need your body, something to keep you hydrated. I got my water nearby and a yoga mat. So get yourself ready, find yourselves on the floor in a comfortable seated position. You can sit with your legs crossed, you can have your legs out, whatever feels good for you at this moment. And once you find yourself situated on the floor, think of yourself sitting up tall. Maybe you imagine that you have a string at the top of your head and it's attached to the ceiling. As you relax your arms wherever you like, take 2 deep breaths, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. On every inhale, feel that string lifting you up to the ceiling. On that exhale, stay lifted and maybe start engaging your abs a little bit. Take 2 more of those deep breaths in and out. Still sitting up tall without moving anything else, just move your head right and left. Notice if your shoulders want to do something, just relax them. And start to move your chin up and down. And stop your head front and draw some circles with your chin all the way around. Reverse your circles. And then float your head back to center and take a big deep breath. Good. And then bring your arms out to the sides, spread your fingers and flex your palms. Lift the shoulders up, push down. You might feel a little weird twinge in your fingers, and that's a nerve that we're stretching. If you don't feel it, maybe flex the fingers back toward your face a little bit further. Still breathing, alternate the shoulders right and left, like you're pushing down into the floor. Still have that string lifting us up to the ceiling. Start to circle your shoulders back. Breathing normal. Reverse your circle. Good work. Stretching the arms out. Keep the palms flexed. We're drawing circles with our palms now. Nice and tight circles like you're reaching to the side walls. Reverse your circles. Maybe spreading your fingers out wider a little bit more. And then open and close those fists as fast as you can. This one's not working too well on my right hand. Bring those arms up. And alternate right and left like fireworks in the sky. And then circle your wrists, slowly floating your arms down. Breathing, don't forget. At the bottom, reverse the direction of the wrists, floating the arms back up to the sky. Glue the arms by the ears. We're going to uncross the legs, recross the other one that's on top. Might feel weird. Then still sitting up tall, we've got that string at the top of our head lifting us up. Spread your fingers wide again. We're going to pull the arms down like goalposts and back up. Down, up. That's all we're doing. Breathing. Noticing if your ribcage is like splaying out, you want to keep your ribcage strong. Really spreading those fingers wide as if you were pulling your hands down a pane of glass. Let's alternate those hands, right and left. That's the sound I have in my head. You should feel your back muscles engaging, ab muscles engaging. Let's stop with both those arms bent to bring them in and out. Squeeze them in, reach them out. You can go slower or faster. trying to keep up with the music. Your arms are on fire. We'll stop with them out. Twist them right and left. Good. Make sure your fingers are still spread wide. We're breathing. Last one. And then bring your arms out and hug yourself. Switching the arm that's on top each time. Making sure you remind yourself how much you love yourself. How much you love music. 2 more hugs. And then we're going to bring our hands back down. And we're going to draw a circle with our chest all the way around. Breathing. If you want to time it with your breath, you can inhale as you reach your chest forward. Exhale as you sink your chest back. Try not to pull with your arms. The arms are just kind of relaxed. You don't want to be like... Reverse the circle. Excellent work. 2 more giant circles. And we're going to bring the soles of the feet together. Knees fall out to the side. Bring your arms out to the side. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, fall to the right. Bring that left arm by the ear. Inhale to come back up. Exhale down to that left side. And then continue right and left at your own speed using your breath. Try to relax your hips. You might feel like this is happening. Try to keep those knees out wide. Lifting up out of your waist. Get that nice stretch of your side. Notice if you're doing that visor thing, try to stack it up to the side. How's that feel? We'll do one more time, right, left. Bring your hands behind you and palms in towards you, fingers reaching out to the back. Bring your knees together and then open back up. Taking a moment in each position to allow your hips to relax. Don't forget to breathe. You're always working within your own personal range of motion. Don't try to force the legs open if they're not going as wide as mine. One more time, right, left. And then we're going to plant the soles of the feet onto the floor. Keep the feet about hip distance. And then scoot your butt forward towards your feet. Lift your chest up. I'll move this way so you can see. But one at a time, we're going to bend and straighten the elbows behind us. All the way around. Lifting your chest up. Reverse your circles, bending the other one, straightening the other one. For 4, 3, 2. Fine, I'm going to scoot back to face you. We're going to walk the legs out wide. Bring the knees in, one at a time, toward the midline of your body. As you do this, maybe you squeeze your butt. Squeeze. Good work. One more time, right, left. We'll stop with our soles of our feet together again. Allow your knees to pull out to the side. We're going to try our chest circles again, all the way around. Breathe. Now we'll feel it a little bit more in our hips. You can rock around a little bit. The movement is pretty fun. We're going to reverse the direction of the circle. Excellent. If you notice your shoulders are up in your ears, try to just relax them away. We'll do 2 more circles. And stopping here, sitting up tall. Bring the fingertips back to the shoulders and we're going to twist right and left. Lifting up out of your waist. Trying to relax the hips. And then we'll stop here, bring your arms out to the side. We're going to lift our right leg up, back to toe. That's all we're doing. Breathing normal. Your leg might be shaking. That's totally fine. And that's what mine is doing. 2 more. Let's do our other leg. Doesn't have to be high, just has to be out. We're breathing. Good, we're going to do 2 more. Woo. All right, we're gonna keep this left leg in front. We're gonna fold this right leg in back. You can touch the toe to the knee. Fingertips reaching out to the floor on the side. We're gonna squeeze our right glute to lift our hip for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, lifting your left arm up, reach the arm by the ear, stretch over on the side, inhale up, exhale, out the other side. Keep going, right and left, using your breath. Remembering not to bring that visor in front, you want to go directly to your side, as if you're gliding your body in between 2 panes of glass and you don't want to smash it. And one more time. And stopping in the center, we'll switch our legs, maybe without our hands. Lining up that toe to the knee, bringing the fingertips down to the floor. This time we're squeezing that left glute up and down for 8. 7, 6, just that one butt cheek. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now our right arm lifts by the ear, stretch over to the side. Inhale back up. Exhale over to the other side. Keep going. Find your flow, getting lost in the music if you like. One more time, right last. Stopping at the top, reaching the arms out, we're going to bring our legs to a small V. Good, and all right, sitting up tall still, we're going to flex our feet and point. So try not to slouch, sitting up tall. And breathing. Alternate the feet, right and left. If you're like me, your ankles are giving you all sorts of noises. Just think of it as part of the percussion. We're breathing. Let's circle our ankles all the way around. Reverse your circle. Excellent work. Stopping with both feet flexed. Bring your fingertips on either side of your right leg. We're going to lift our right leg for 8, 7. If it doesn't lift, just engage those muscles. 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to stay and hold for 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep breathing. 4, 3, maybe higher. 2, 1. Lower it down. Give yourself a relax. Give yourself a massage. And then get ready on the other side. So we're letting go of the right leg. Left leg's turned. Fingertips press down. Leg up for 8, 7, 6, 5. Try not to slouch. For 4, 3, 2. Then we hold for 8, 7, 6. My leg is shaking for 4, 3. Maybe higher. Lowering it down. Relaxing. Giving yourself a massage. Good work. All right, now our legs are going into a pike position. So squeezing the legs together in front. I'm going to sit up tall on an inhale. On my exhale, I'm going to lean my body forward without rounding my spine. So I'm going to imagine I'm putting my chin onto my feet. Fingertips on either side of my knees. Still leaning forward, I'm going to lift legs right and left for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, then we're going to shake that rotating those legs from the hips. And shake them out into a wider straddle. As wide as it feels good. So get into your wide straddle, however wide it feels good, and you're going to make sure that your feet stay flat. So if you're unable to hold this position in your wide straddle, narrow it up a little bit. All right, once you've got that, jam your heels down into the floor. Really charge them down to stabilize your legs. Fingertips are in the center, and we're going to stir with our chest. Just like before. So inhaling as you come forward, exhale as you go back. And this time, your legs don't move. You're lifting up out of your waist. And again, you're going through your own personal range of motion. It might be smaller, might be larger, whatever feels good. We'll reverse here. Inhale forward, exhale back. Check out your feet. Make sure they're not gone dead. Still charging those heels down into the floor, engaging the quad muscles. Excellent. Let's do 2 more giant circles. Stopping at the top, reach the fingertips out. Keep charging the heels down. We're twisting right and left. Try to keep your arms directly out from your side and not like going like one of these. We're trying to lift up out of the waist. You're breathing. Same motion, fingertips to the shoulders. Makes it a little bit smaller. And then stopping here, let everything go, relax, shake out your legs. All right, we're gonna come to a tabletop position. So I'm on my hands and knees. Find your arms, hands right underneath the shoulders, knees right underneath the hips. Tops of toes resting on the floor. So you might be like this, flatten them down, maybe pointing the toes a little bit. We're gonna do some scapular push-ups. You're gonna keep your elbows straight, you're gonna drop your chest down, squeeze your scapula behind you, and then push the floor away. So you're rounding the upper part of your back. Might take a little bit to get going. Give it a try. Down and up. Yeah, no bending of the elbows. Keep it straight for 4, 3, 2, and then we're going to start it in a circle. Forward and back. It might take a little bit to get it going. You know, it looks really weird, but it feels really good. For 4, 3, 2, and then we must reverse the circle all the way around. So it might look like my hips are doing a lot, but I'm just kind of relaxing them. Yes, using my shoulders. 4, 3, 1. Now we'll do our circular cat-cow. So if you've never done this before, we're going to go through our cow pose and our cat pose. Sit in a giant circle. So starting with your belly down in our cow pose, chest lifted up. Stir everything to the right. Turn the floor away, bringing your chin into your chest as you round out the other side. Back to the cow pose. Up to the top. Round the cow. Getting your head and your neck all. Pushing the floor away with your palms and your shins at the same time. One more direction, this way, and then reverse. If you can. Sometimes it's tricky. Timing it with your breath as well. Inhale your cow, exhale your chest. 2 more. Alright, stopping in the center, bring the toes together, knees out to the side. Sink your hips onto your heels, stretch the arms in front, palms down. Relax your forehead onto the floor if you can. Take 2 deep breaths in your child's pose. Let it all go. Use the exhale to push yourself back to that hands and knees position. Finding yourself once again stacked. Tabletop. So you're right underneath your joints. Extend your right leg out to the side with a bent knee. Draw 4 giant circles all the way around. You might hear or feel weird things happening in your hip, and that's completely normal. Just work your way through it, reversing the circle. Notice if you are shifting into your left hip, try to stay stable. Oh, I think there's one more on the side. Lowering that leg back to earth. Start that left leg all the way up and out. Again, try not to shift into your right hip. Keeping everything stable, pushing the floor away with your palms. Fingers are spread wide. Reverse your circle. You can also time this with your breath. Exhale as you do that work. Inhale as you lower the knee. Last one. Good work. All right, we're going to tuck those toes underneath us. Once you got the toes tucked under, push yourself up onto your knees. And then we're not going to sit into a chair. We're going to squeeze our butt, pressing it forward. And at the same time, we're going to pull our belly button deep toward your spine and then underneath your rib cage. So holding your abs, squeezing your butt. Then interlace your fingers and draw a circle. Just breathe. And reverse the direction if you can. Again, it's tricky. Still squeezing your butt? I hope so. Alright, we're gonna make a wave. Scratching the fingers. Reverse your wave. And shake out your wave. Alright, so squeezing our butts. Toes are tucked under. We're gonna place our hands back onto the floor. And then once again, right underneath your shoulders. And then take a deep breath in, and on your exhale, just lift the knees up. Good, hovering the knees, take another deep breath in and out. Stay strong. One more deep breath in. Exhale, hips to the sky. Downward dog. Arms are glued beside your ears. Start to stomp your heels down into the floor, bending the knees into your chest one at a time, right and left. Shifting your hips side to side. Just trying to keep those shoulders reaching up into the ears. So if you find yourself like this, keep that upside down V shape. All right, let's do both of those heels at the same time. Up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now find a stillness in your downward dog. Push the floor away to reach the shoulders up into the ears. Stretch your hips up as you reach the heels down to the floor one last time. Big deep breath. And we'll soften the knees down to the floor. Rest the tops of the toes down. Bring the toes together. Sink your hips onto your heels, and we'll take a child's pose again. Relax for 2 deep breaths. Use an exhale to push yourself back to that hands and knees position. All right, we're going to tuck the toes back under. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, we're going right up into that downward dog. Stay there for a deep breath. Sending energy out to those 3 points you're making with your body. And take another deep breath in, and we're going to use this exhale to find our body weight forward in a plank pose. Arms are underneath the shoulders. And stay here and breathe, engaging your abs. For 8, 6, 5. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to come all the way to the floor. So if you need to put your knees down and then lay on your belly, you can, or you can chaturanga. We're going to bring the elbows bent into our sides, pulling yourself down in all one piece until you're all the way down. Once you're there, rest your forehead on the back of your palms. Give yourself a break. Deep breath. Here, we're going to make sure our hip bones don't lift. Stretch your right leg behind you with a straight leg pointed toe. Check out that hip bone. If you've done one of these, gone too far. Squeeze your butt, lift up, then down for 8, 7, 6, just your butt. 5, left leg is relaxed. For 4, 3, 2, let's find our max and pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, keep breathing. 3, 2, 1, lower it down. Left leg's turn up and down for 8, 7, just that glute. 6, right leg is relaxed. For 4, 3, 2, find your max and pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. We can relax the forehead and the back of the palms. Take 2 deep breaths. Let it all go. All right, then you're going to imagine someone has thrown a blanket over your legs. Squeeze your legs together. Don't lift your legs off the floor. We're going to flip the fingertips lightly behind the ears. Keep the elbows out wide. We're going to inhale, slow to look up at the ceiling. And exhale, float back down. The whole time those feet should stay planted on the floor. Squeezing your back. You're squeezing your back muscles. There's no set counts. We're just having a good time. So keep going. If your legs start to wander off to the side, I'm going to glue them back together. Mine certainly try to fly out to the side. The more you look up to the sky, the more your head and your chest will follow. Let's do 2 more. When you're all done, relax. Forehead rests on the back of the palms. Take 2 deep breaths. Let it all go. All right, then reestablish those legs, squeeze them together. Tops of the toes are pressing down into the floor. You've got that weighted blanket. Don't lift your legs. Now we're in airplane. Arms are out like airplane wings with palms down. This is a 2-parter with your breath. You're going to inhale, come up. Then you're going to sip in more air. Inhale as you bring the arms back, trying to touch those palms together. And then exhale, floating back down. This is on your own time and own speed. You're going inhale, inhale, exhale. Whole time those feet want to fly off the floor, don't let them. And again, the more you look up to the sky, the more your body's going to follow. Squeezing your back muscles. There's no set counts, so if you're feeling exhausted, you don't have to do all of them. You can. You're lost in the music. Too much air you can fill up. And then let it all go. Let's do 2 more. Woo! Then relax. Again, rest on the back of your palms. Take 2 deep breaths. All right, now we're going to set our left ear onto the floor. Your left arm is going to be out to the side, and your right hand is going to be right next to your face. Kick your butt with your right leg. Lift your right leg up, and then send it across to the other side of your body. If you can get the sole of the foot onto the floor, that's awesome. Do that. Or if your leg's just dangling up in space, that's cool too. Just stay here and breathe. If you feel good, you want to lift this arm, stretch it up to the sky, and maybe behind you. Again, trying to reach the back of the palms together. Take another deep breath. And put that hand back to earth. Lift up your leg, roll your belly onto the floor again. And then we're going to switch our ears. So I'm going to put my right ear on the floor. My right arm is extended. My left palm is right in front of my face. Lift your left leg. Send it across. It could be dangling. You can have the foot on the floor. Whatever feels good. Take 2 deep breaths. Continue breathing or float that left arm up, the back of the palms together. Take another deep breath. Filling your chest up full of air. Bring that left hand back to earth, rolling onto your belly once more. And then finding your palms right beside your face. All right, we're gonna slither back to a child's pose. So bring your legs out wide. Gently rotate them from the hips. We're gonna scooch our booty up. So keeping your chest and chin connected to the floor and move your booty up. Take a moment, relax the elbows down, take a deep breath. All right, we're gonna slither a little bit further, lifting those elbows, scooching your upper body back, relaxing everything back down. Deep breath. And we're gonna try for 2 more slithers if you've got it. Lift, push back, deep breath. Maybe 1 more. Ooh. Deep breath. And then finally rounding your back, bringing your hips onto your heels, stretching the arms in front, forehead rests on the floor, 2 deep breaths. Keep your hips up to your heels as much as you can. Chin stays tucked into your chest. Roll yourself up 1 vertebrae at a time, bringing your head up last. All right, we're going to end with some abs, and then we're going to chill. So find a seated position. We're going to have the soles of our feet onto the floor, and our legs are hip distance. They're not like super duper wide. You can have them a little bit wide, but not too wide. Bring your arms out like a zombie. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, curve your spine. And slowly roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. Take your time. Feel each vertebrae being placed onto the floor. Once your head touches the floor, you can walk those feet in closer. And we're going to lift the legs up. Connect your hands to your knees. Make sure that your knees are bent 90 degrees and they're not like far or close to your body. They're 90 degrees. We're going to leave the left hand and the left knee together. We're going to inhale, pull up the right arm, right knee away. And then back. And that's all we're doing. You can give your left hand gentle pressure on that left knee. You should really feel this in your abs. I always laugh when we do these. These are called dead bugs. If you imagine what kind of dead bug you are, really strong abs. We'll do 2 more this side. All right, keep that right hand glued to the right knee. Here's our left side turn. Inhale, extend, exhale, strong core. And I've got pressure on that right palm. I'm kind of pushing that knee away, strengthening my hip at the same time. This is intense. Remembering to stop that knee at 90 degrees. You don't want it to be further or closer. Let's do 2 more. All right. Then place 1 hand on those knees and stir the knees out and around. Breathe. Reverse the circle. Okay, we're going to set the sole of the left foot onto the floor. Keep the right knee bent. We're going to externally rotate it from the hip. And set that right ankle on top of that left knee. Bring your arms out like airplane wings with your palms down and then float your left leg up. Keep pulling your left leg closer to you. Relax the shoulders. Take 2 deep breaths. we're going to straighten that left leg. Take another deep breath. Okay, and then float that left leg down. Set the sole of the right foot onto the floor, and we'll switch those legs. Now left ankle on top of that right knee. Externally rotate that left leg from your hip and float your right leg up. Keep pulling the right knee closer to your body. Relax your shoulders, take 2 deep breaths. And straighten your right leg. Another deep breath. And floating both legs up to the sky. Pointed toes, start to walk on the ceiling. Like you're walking through a cloud. Pushing the cloud away. And breathing. Also engage your abs. If this is enough for you, you can keep the legs pointed up to the ceiling, but if you want to, start to walk those legs down, down, down. But only as much as you can keep the control with your body. You've got them down, start to walk them back up to the sky. Once they get to the sky, flex foot walk. Send energy out to those heels. Breathe. And you're welcome to stay here, kicking the ceiling away if you want to kick that wall. Maybe bringing those heels down to the floor. You can try that, but only as much as you can engage those abs. Floating those legs back up to the ceiling. Ooh. Okay. And then stopping here, externally rotate those legs from the hips, coming down to our butterfly position once again. Knees out to the side, soles of the feet together. Bring the fingertips lightly behind your ears. Lift your chest to the sky, up and down for 8, 7. Look at the ceiling. You're breathing. For 4, 3, 2, last and stay up. Bring your chin into your chest without rounding your shoulders. So let those shoulders relax. Reach those fingertips towards your feet and then pull for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let everything go. Relax all the way down. Arms out. Take 2 deep breaths. Let's bring ourselves out. Stretch your left leg down flat. Pull your right knee into your chest. Place your left hand across on the outside of that right knee. Bring your right arm out to a T with your palm down. And then cross the right leg over to the left side of your body. Your hip can come off the floor, but don't lift your shoulders off the floor. Once you've got that leg where it needs to be, where it feels good, you're going to turn your head all the way to the right. Take 2 deep breaths here. Roll yourself onto your back again. Pull both knees tight into your chest. Really, really tight. And take a deep breath in and out. Okay, stretch that right leg down flat. Bring the left leg into your chest. This time the right hand goes on the outside of the left knee. Left arm reaches out to the side. Left leg falls to the right. Head turns all the way to the left. Final twist. Take 2 deep breaths. Maybe imagine your spine bringing itself out after that lift. And then lower yourself completely flat onto your back, allowing your limbs to just fall wherever they like. Take a few moments for yourself, closing your eyes, allowing your breath to return back to normal. Allowing the gentle hum of your body and your energy to kind of cool off after all that work we just did. And listen to the music as it guides you through a little bit of relaxation. feel the music and your breath moving through your body, don't forget to thank your body for all that work you just did, as well as for this rest. And whenever you feel ready, you can start to circle your wrists, stretch out your ankles, wiggle your toes and fingers, and start to gently rock your limbs right and left. Eventually working your way over onto one side, rolling your body into a little ball. Then opening your eyes. And coming back to legs. After that really awesome workout, you had a really good time stretching with me and Originate. That was awesome. It was a really good set. If you feel like resting some more, you can just chill out on the floor and let the music play out for a little bit. I hope to see everyone on March 13th from 6 to 7:30. It's just $10 to join us online, and we'll be doing 90 minutes of this. If you have blocks and a yoga strap, that would be helpful to have around, or something equivalent of the nature to do that as well. But if you have any questions, feel free to send them into Poll on the Wall. I'll be happy to answer, and hope to see you.